back, everybody. It is time for The Law and You, brought to you by Gig and Janculo. We have our attorneys, Mike Gig and Chris Janculo, joining us once again. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mike, you said you're going to the circus on Sunday?
I am, yes.
Yeah, looks like a great show there. Mike, what do you and Chris focus on again?
Yeah, so I do a lot of our estate work, estate planning, real estate matters. Chris does most of our personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security.
All right, Chris, this question is for you today. A viewer submitted this question to the show, and they ask, do higher medical expenses indicate a more valuable case? And then what exactly defines high value?
Okay, well, that is, like I always say a lot, it depends. All right, so higher medical expenses usually mean, unfortunately, that you are injured more, but not necessarily. Okay, so I've had some cases that maybe there's a really bad accident and they have to be life flighted. Well, depending upon where that life flight has to go, usually on average, a life flight is about $28,000. So that would be a hugely high medical expense. But let's say it was just done on a precautionary measure because you're out in one of the far reaches parts of the county in a very rural part where you can't get quick medical attention. So they have to land a helicopter, get you there. But it turns out you just have sprain and strain neck injuries, but they did it an overabundance of caution. So that is something that if your car insurance doesn't pay for, but your health insurance does, we can board it, meaning that I can put it in front of the insurance company and I can say, hey, we got to pay back that $28,000, which would make your claim be worth more money. However, if you have a very good car insurance policy, that might be taken care of by your car insurance, and then I can't put that before the insurance company to say we have to pay that back.
Okay.
So, it's a case-by-case basis about value. People come into me all the time, and they're like, what's my claim worth? And at the very beginning of a case, frankly, I don't know. Because a lot of times they're still treating. It depends how much work they miss. It depends how much they have to pay out of pocket. It depends how much their car insurance pays. It depends how much their medical insurance pays. And again, a lot of times the higher value cases, you are hurt worse, which means you have more medical bills.
You say all the time, get the higher tier car insurance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this seems like a perfect example of that.
Yes, yes, there's a balance between how much car insurance you want to get and how much medical insurance coverage you want through your car insurance, and having too much type of deal. Because I've seen people with $100,000 worth of coverage, which is great because then you don't have to pay back any medical bills and things. However, that premium's a lot. So you might want to stick between the $10,000 to $50,000 range whenever you're looking at your policies to see how that fits into your budget. $5,000 is the minimal, and $5,000 through medical payments can go by quick, real quick.
And it seems like you mentioned the life flight, that in terms of evaluating the expenses, it's more about, okay, what is your actual injury as opposed to all the other expenses that accrue with something like this.
Correct, yes, because that's what the insurance companies that I go against are looking for, is what are the injuries? How hurt are you? How hurt are you going to be in the future? What was the pain and suffering type of deal? That's what it really is, because again, some of these procedures and things are super crazy expensive, but maybe you aren't injured as much because the injury is really what drives the value of a case.
Right, and I'm sure another important thing is, you talk about this a lot, document everything, right?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, because again, sometimes a whiplash injury to maybe a younger, healthier person, they get better in a month or two. But to an older person that has an underlying pre-existing neck problem, they could have 6, 8, 9, 2 years worth of treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense, Chris. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Mike, if people need your help, how can they reach out to you guys?
Yeah, they can call our office at 946-1606 or through our website at gig-law.com.
Excellent, guys. Thanks again. And if you want to submit your legal question, they will answer it here on the show. Just submit an email to thelawnyou@WTAJTV.com. Still to come, we get you back out.